Hey Orchinistas, welcome to the channel Forever Orchids. My name is Tracy and I'm so glad that you joined me today. I wanted to show you this large specimen plant here. I wished I could take credit for growing this, but no, I can't. This is a plant from one of the places that I volunteer at. It's a public garden and I borrowed it. They were gracious enough to let me borrow it and take it to that Asheville, North Carolina show and put this in one of the local society's displays there. And it won third place. Look at that. So I thought we would talk about this plant today. This used to be called Cattleya skinneri. It is now called Guaranthe skinneri. It was segregated out from Cattleyas in 2003. So instead of, I just wanted to show you to start with how massive this plant is compared to myself sitting here beside of it. And so I just wanted to start talking about it. But I think what I'll do is we'll just zoom in, let you guys zoom in on all of these flowers here. Um, it's just a spectacular flower. And I'm trying not to knock it over and get a tape measure here because I thought maybe while we were here, we'll just measure these pseudobulbs here. They are measuring about 17, 18 inches. And then if we go all the way up to the top of the flowers, we're at about 27 inches. This is a standard cattleya. It's very, very large. So let me show you the blooms really close up as I continue to talk about Guaranthia skinneri. This is the actual variety called Casa Luna. It does have an AM from the American Orchid Society. Guaranthe skinneri is a popular orchid to grow, especially in warm areas, places like maybe Florida and the Gulf Coast of the United States. There are a number of color forms in addition to the typical orchid lavender. You can have ceruleas and also albas. Albas are sometimes not really true albas. They'll have a deep pigment in the throat. The range of Guaranthe skinneri extends from the southern Mexican border into Costa Rica, where it is the national flower of Costa Rica, and it plays a role in their local folk tradition. Plants are typically found in humid forests at moderate elevations, and they can grow on trees or rocks. Often the trees are deciduous in the wintertime, so that's going to allow you to get a little clue as to how you should grow this orchid. You need to grow it in the wintertime in higher light than you would in the summer. Guaranthe skinneri is a highly awarded species with over 30 flower quality awards and numerous awards for the culture of this plant. This plant typically will bloom in the springtime, and it's really easy to grow, and you can find widely available cultivars like Carpentaria, Hetty Jacobs, and this variety called Casa Luna. This is an orchid from low to moderate elevations and requires warm to intermediate conditions. Daytime temperatures can be anywhere up into the 80s, and nights should not go below 50. So if you're going to put your plant outdoors, watch those summer temperatures. And also in the fall, you can leave them outside, but don't let them go below 40 degrees at night. These plants do like a wet to dry cycle in the spring and the summer, fertilize every week. But a wet to dry cycle just means that you don't want to water your plants until they're just about dry from the previous watering. As far as your media that you want to plant this in, it's better in coarse, fast draining media. You could grow them in tree fern. You could grow them with some styrofoam peanuts, hardwood bark, charcoal. Let's see here. You could use lava rock or aliflor, but make sure you flush your pots out so you don't have salt buildup on those plants. Now, if you want to improve the flower production of Guaranthe skinneri, you can give it cooler, drier conditions beginning in the autumn and extending through the winter until blooming, but make sure you increase that light because, like I said, that makes sense that This normally would grow in an environment that has deciduous trees, so in the wintertime it's naturally going to get higher light. It's going to receive more light. Typically March is a blooming season for your plants, so it's also been referred to as the Easter orchid because it's one of those spring blooming orchids. I hope you enjoyed that video. I certainly did enjoy showing you this large specimen plant here. Until next time, guys, happy orchid growing. Bye.